Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Since college is literally about to start, I brought 5 more tips to survive college. So let's get into it. If you like these types of videos like college and stuff, don't be shy. Comment down below and let me know if you want me to make more, and also share it with your friends so all of you survive college. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more. The first tip is to create a routine. I know it's going to be boring, but it'll keep you organized and it will hold you accountable. You don't have to necessarily, write a task list. You can, but do something that, pick a schedule that you know you can manage. And also, it's okay to put sticky notes sometimes, on your desk, on your bulletin board. Reminders are good, but make sure that you can maintain your routine. Don't just get too excited oh, college, I'm gonna wake up at 4 a.m. to work out, and then you can't keep up because obviously that's not very manageable for you. Don't do that. Make sure to create a routine that you know you can stay consistent with. For example, I usually, depending on my first class, my earliest class was at 8 a.m. and then I would wake up at 5 a.m. to work out. But usually my classes, I had other classes that was for 9:30, 10, 11, and that's when I would still wake up at 6 a.m. but just because I like to start the day with a workout. I love to just wake up early, do a good workout, and then shower, and I feel my day just starts fresh. But if you know that you're not going to be able to stay consistent with the routine where you wake up at 4 a.m. 5 a.m., you can also go to the gym at 7 p.m. I know people who go to the gym after class. To me, for me, I couldn't really stay consistent with a routine where I had to go to the gym in the afternoon, just because I feel I go to classes, then I have homework. I'm also an achiever, and I can go be a little obsessed with my grades. So after class, that's when I would usually rest, or that's when I would usually rest and things like that. So I wouldn't really go to the gym in the afternoon. That's when I also would get tired, and I love naps. Don't judge me, I love naps. So that's when I would also take naps. So yeah, gym in the morning was my go-to forever. The second tip would be to explore your resources and take advantage of them. Use your resources. I work in the art department of the school, and my boss was telling me about how for the narrative arts department, there are so many resources that the students can use. There's a narrative arts lab that you can with cool screens and computers that you can learn how to make movies, make your animes move and all that. And a lot of students don't use those resources. So explore, go to your department, explore, make connections, talk to the professors, and you literally use your resources, because they're all in your tuition. Those are for free. Those are free. So take advantage of them, use them, because once you graduate, you are not going to have all those resources for free. So go and explore, make connections, use those resources, please. You will not regret it. The third tip is rate my professor. It's always good to know the professor you're getting before you even register for that class, because let's just be honest, right? Unfortunately, not all professors are good. Some of them can literally make your life difficult and make that class a living hell. And some of them can make a class that's supposed to be difficult very easy and can make your life easier. So I would definitely say, I think all schools have rate my professor. I'm not sure, but if yours does, make sure to check it out and do a little research on the professor you're getting before you register for the class, or even before the first day of school, because again, it will save you time and it will low-key save your life, because no one wants to be nervous for college, especially on the first day, and then get a professor that is super, you know, rude and doesn't take his job seriously. I would say the worst professor I've had was definitely a lazy professor, because I obviously like a chill class, because I feel like when it's chill and the professor's like chill with you, it makes you less nervous. But also, I don't like lazy professors. Like, you can definitely tell when you have a lazy professor that like does not really take that class seriously, and sometimes changes dates around, and like we know a lazy professor when we have them. So yeah, just make sure to do some research before the first day, or even before you register for the class, and you'll be fine. The fourth tip is to not rush your 4 years of college. If it has to do with like finances and stuff, and like you want to get it over with, take summer classes, you can, and obviously like it's better for you. I'm not going to be the one to be like, oh yeah, like pay for 4 years of, no, right? If you can get it out of the way, you can, like, whatever, especially if you're not living on campus, if you're commuting, like, it's up to you. But I would say, if you can, don't rush your 4 years of college, because those 4 years, that's when you learn to be an adult. That's when you make connections. That's when you maybe make, you know, or meet your best friends. So I would say, like, don't try to finish like fast. Don't rush your 4 years. Just have fun, like enjoy like being young and being independent, because I know for a lot of people, when they leave home and they get to college, they're like, oh my gosh, well, my parents are not watching me, I'm like young and free, and that's when I'm gonna, you know, do like everything I want. But yeah, just like have fun, learn how to be an adult. And another thing that has to do with like rushing, or at least I want to talk about, is give yourself some grace. I feel this is kind of included in like this fourth tip, but like I would say give yourself some grace. I know that college can be scary, and like we don't want to have an F in our transcripts and stuff, and like I know we can be a little bit hard on ourselves, because, you know, that's when we are building our careers. But I would say give yourself some grace. Don't freak out. Don't, you know, be too harsh with yourself if you fail a class, or if you're not doing well. Give yourself some grace. Just think about the fact that you're doing this for the first time, and, you know, ask for help. Take advantage of the office hours, you know, tutoring centers if there's one available. Use like all of the resources, like ask questions, go to office hours, go to the like tutoring center, go to the library, like really just like take advantage of those resources. Don't be sad if you fail a class or if you fail an exam. Like, I know it depends on a university, but some universities really, like, they offer so many resources. Like, the professors are really like trying to help students pass, and they're very passionate about helping and like teaching. So you'll be fine. Don't be too hard on yourself about like your classes. I promise you'll be fine. The fifth tip would be to get an on-campus job if you can, especially in the department of your major, if that makes sense. Like, if you're an art major, try to get like a part-time job at like the art department of the school, because that's when you again can make connections. You can get to know the professors, you can get to know like what they offer, you can get like more opportunities, like you can ask for advice. It's just a way of staying closer to them as well, which can be like very good and can open a lot of doors. And also just it's also a way of staying more involved in that department, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's just really like a good way of like making connections and like again like getting to know the professors, and like maybe they can have something for you after you graduate, something like an internship, or they can really like help you. So I would say if you can, if you have time, or even for some extra cash, get a job on campus. It could be good. This one is a bonus. It's very important. I would say if your university is closer to home, do not go home every weekend. And I know you're gonna miss your family. I know you're gonna want to see like your family every weekend, especially if your campus is boring. I feel like a lot of people usually like to go home for the weekend because like they would say like their campus is boring, there aren't really a lot of things to do, or that's when they don't have a lot of friends on campus yet, so they would go home every weekend. But I feel like if you really want to learn to be independent and, you know, like really experience being an adult, I would say don't go home every weekend. That doesn't mean don't go home at all, okay? You can literally go home like maybe every other, I feel like every other weekend still could be too much, but that's up to you, right? But I would say try not to go home every weekend, because I think that can make a difference. Like literally just put yourself out there, like experience college, experience being an adult. Yeah, like really experience. Don't try to run away from the adult life because it's gonna get you anyway. So just try to put yourself out there, and yeah, don't be afraid of experiencing adulthood. I think it can be scary, like definitely, but you know, it's good. It's always good to know that like your family is close, if you need them, or it's good to know that they're there for you. But try not to be too dependent on them, because when you go to college, that's kind of like, I feel like for a lot of people, that's your parents kind of being like, okay, you're on your own, which you're not on your own, you still have them. But I think it's also like them trusting you and being like, okay, like you do you, you're on your own, like go be responsible. But like your family's trusting you, they know that you're responsible, they're saying go be an adult, go build your career, go build your future, go make connections. And so show them that you can do it. Those are the tips plus the bonus. I hope you guys liked it, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know down below if you want me to make more college videos, because hey, I've been through the 4 years, so I can definitely give you guys a little bit of tips on how to survive. So yeah, and don't forget to also follow me on my socials so we can stay more connected. And yeah, have a good weekend, a good day, a good life, and see you guys next time. Come on, baby.